Hi, I'm Pat Cohn, back in the Savage Kitchen at the Cliff House with Executive Chef Scott Savage. And guess who's back? My favorite pastry chef, Jeremy Garcia.
Hi there.
The one everybody loves more than me. Okay. Thanks, Jeremy.
No problem.
Today, Jeremy is going to cook a cranberry cobbler for us with walnut and white chocolate crust. Jeremy, take it away.
Okay, so the best cobblers are ones that are really simple. You got a lot of fruit in them, and then you just put like basically a biscuit topping on top, bake it off. It kind of it oozes everywhere in the oven. It's great when it's really hot and warm. But, oh yeah, it makes a great mess. Oh. So this one we're doing it's an apple and cranberry filled cobbler. We're adding a little bit of spices to it, some clove and cardamom to kind of offset that cranberry flavor. And then on top, the crust it's just flour, sugar, lots of heavy cream to make it really really rich, kind of like a scone or like a biscuit type topping. A little bit of butter, and then white chocolate and walnuts to kind of give it a little bit of extra crunch. So all we do here for a single portion, you can take just like a 6-ounce dish like this. If you wanted to do a full-size cobbler, you could just adjust the recipe accordingly. But we just took one apple here, cored it out, peeled it, chopped it up, and then we're going to take about a 1/4 cup of cranberries. You can use fresh or sliced cranberries, even frozen ones. Cranberries do great when they're frozen. So usually this time of the year, yeah. So you got about a tablespoon of butter there, melted, and then here we got our sugar with the spices. Just going to add that in there, and then we'll just mix it all together. And while he's doing that,
it's all good for the mix.
Yep. We've got all our dry ingredients here. So there's a little bit of baking powder in there to give it some leavening. So we're just going to mix that in to make sure it's all precise. And then we've got our walnuts.
You're not worried about the sugar breaking down in here or anything because it's just going to all cook out.
Yeah. And then our butter. And then we're just going to kind of mush this butter up a little bit. And this is one of those things where you can kind of just get your hands in there. And you want to kind of break that butter up, get it distributed nice and evenly.
It's almost like a pie dough in a sense too. You're just going to chop that in.
Yeah, and you don't want to mix it in too much or else it's kind of mealy. You want to keep a little bit of those pieces so it's kind of flaky. And then you can go ahead and put all the apples in your dish right there.
Pan spray or anything in there?
Nope, just put it right in. All right, and then do you want to add the heavy cream to this bowl?
I will do that.
Load it up, load it up.
Yeah, you want lots and lots of fruit on this. And then this makes a really sticky and almost tacky dough. But that's great because when you're putting it on top, you don't like roll it out or anything. All you got to do is just kind of pour it on there and you're good to go.
So it will be kind of loose. It's looser than what I really thought you were going to come up with. Loose. Biscuits.
Yeah.
Where's the gravy?
Oh, well.
No, that's on the entree. We're talking dessert.
Biscuits and gravy.
And then we just put this cobbler topping on there, and then you can kind of spread it out evenly a little bit. Just about there's good. And then
as far as the moisture, that's enough moisture in there too? It's all going to cook down those apples?
Yeah, the apples and the sugar's going to cause those apples to kind of release all their juices, and they're going to start to slowly caramelize in the oven. We're going to cook it for about 20 to 30 minutes in the oven, and then make sure you put it on a pan or inside another dish when you're baking it, because it is going to kind of ooze out on the sides.
Oh,
and
save the oven.
The dough top's going to rise up nice, get nice and golden brown, and then once it's golden brown, you can pull it out and you're good to go.
Make sure you grab it with your hands.
Exactly.
No, just kidding, everybody. Do not do that.
What not to do.
Exactly.
Okay, this is cranberry apple cobbler. Another quick, easy, but impressive dessert coming to you from the Savage Kitchen. Just log on to KOAA.com, click on the Savage Kitchen, and you too can have a dessert like this evening. We'll see you next week.